Welcome to Culinary Creations with Chef Jay.
Today's episode, French onion soup. For today's recipe you will need 8 to 10 cups of a brown beef stock, 4 onions, a half a stick of butter, 6 to 8 cloves of garlic, 2 cups of Gruyere cheese shredded, a quarter of a baguette cut into 4 thin slices, salt and pepper, and flour. For equipment you will need a large skillet and 4 ramekins. Hey, how you doing, Black Planet? I am Chef Jay and this is Culinary Creations right here on BPTV. Today what we're going to do is a classic dish. It's French onion soup. We're going to take our onions, we're going to caramelize them nicely, we're going to get them in a ramekin. We have some great Gruyere cheese. It's a Swiss cheese. It's perfect with French onion soup, and you'll enjoy it a lot. I'm going to get right into it right now. We're doing French onion soup today on Culinary Creations right here on BPTV. So I have my onions chopped up. They are what's called émincé in French, or thinly sliced onions. Okay. Just let me show you how I did it. I took the onion, I cut it in half, and then I just cut right down along the onion. Okay, make sure you cut out the stem so that nothing holds the onion together. Make sure your fingers are tucked back. And there you have it. Your onion is thinly sliced and ready to go into. What we're going to do now is what we call caramelizing the onions. As you can see, it looks like we got a ton of onions here. This is 4 large onions. This will cook down quite a bit. So we're going to caramelize these onions. Okay, so our pot that has our butter in it is nice and frothy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these onions and I'm just going to add them in. Nice and hot, nice and hot. And I'm going to begin the caramelization process. Now, when we talk about caramelizing onions, we talk about giving them color. We want them to get really brown because that's what's going to give us a lot of our flavor. Okay, so as you can see, my onions have started to get soft. So I've taken some of my garlic and I sliced it up after I crushed it and I put it into the pan. One of the keys to good caramelized onions is, you see right here in the pan, we got some really good soups or pan drippings. We're going to take a little bit, not a lot, of our stock, and we're just going to put it right in there. And that's going to lift up all of that, and it's going to give you some nice color onto your onions. You want to make sure that we get some nice color. The darker the onions are, the more rich your soup is going to be. Is a French term, and it is called sanger. Okay? Not stranger, but sanger. I'm going to take a little bit of flour, and I'm going to put it into our onions. This is going to act as a thickener for our soup. Our stock that is nice and hot, so it won't slow down or impede our cooking process any. And I'm going to take our stock and I'm going to ladle our stock right over the top of our onions. Soup is coming along. What I've done is I've cut my baguettes into thin slices and I've rub them with garlic, and now I'm just going to brush a little bit of oil on them. So we have our croutons at the very bottom of the bowl. What we're going to do now is we are going to take our soup, and let me do this a little more organized. We're going to take our soup and we are going to ladle our soup into our ramekins. And there's the dish. French onion soup with melted Gruyere cheese and a fresh baguette. Enjoy.